In this episode of Shaky Hand Video, we return to Angie's rose garden. As you can see, we got a groovy little arbor set up. Really nice little arbor we found at Lowe's. Easy to assemble, said the directions. Don't you believe it? Anyway, the arbor's up, nice and neat, really pretty looking. We got all of the pea gravel put inside the rose garden, so it's all set up. And Angie got the middle part of it done. We showed you that before. Our roses are now in on the sides. We've got some climbing roses that Angie's going to put on the sides of this arbor. And last but not least, you may be asking, why are there strings all over the place? Because I'm trying to figure out the best way to put in some steps from the bottom of this bridge to go up this little hill and then level out up there. So that'll be next. Ever spend 20 minutes talking to yourself out in the yard? Like with nobody around, just standing there saying stuff randomly? I just did, because I forgot to turn the camera on. Let's try this again, shall we? Okay, here we go with attempt number 2. This time I have the camera on. We're going to try to put some steps in going up to Angie's rose garden, which we have up there at the top. And I just put the first one in. I'm digging out the second one. We're going to dig and level them and put pea gravel in between each one of them. So thought I would show you the first part of it, and we'll check back in as we go. This is just about the most adorableness you will ever see in one video. Look at these little fellas. You guys are so cute. Hey, Mama. You guys are just munching around. He's camouflaged. We'll never see him.
Is he eating?
Look.
Just hanging out? He's eating.
He's stealth rabbit. He's SEAL Team 6 rabbit. Okay, just going to show you all a little problem that occurs every so often right around this time of year. Just in here checking on the golden girls. And we have a dove. Little dove that's gotten herself trapped in here. And if I don't get her out, the chickens are mean to them and will take them out. So I'm going to try to catch her real quick and see if I can get her out without too much harm. So this is incredibly difficult to do with one hand, but there she is. She's calmed down now. She wasn't too happy with me picking her up, but her heart rate has calmed down, and I'll take her right outside here and let her go. So hang on just a second. Get back inside, you crazy birds. Go on, get. Okay, here we go. All right, little sweet one. There you go. Go ahead and take off. She's too scared to leave. Let's see if I can just set her down. Maybe she'll... There you go. Like I said, that happens every so often down here. They find a way to get in through the top nets or something and just can't get out. But anyway, back to chores. All right, we've got some of the steps dug and put in. What we're going to do is, so these are put in about 20 inches apart, give or take. Not an exact measurement by any standard, but anyway, we're going to put this one in. I think maybe one more, and then we're going to make a little pathway up at the top, where it levels out a little bit more than this steady incline. So anyway, making progress. Off we go. Caught. In the garden. What are you doing? And here we are with the completed pathway. Step up on the bridge here. And voila, there we have it, all the way up to the rose garden. We put one last little plank to hold it in down here on the bottom, and actually pretty pleased with how this whole thing came out. Came all the way up here into the neat little rose garden. Angie planted some climbing yellow roses on the side of the little thing here, and some roses along the pathway. So you know, over time, this little arbor thing will have a nice little thing of roses over it. And then when the roses fill in all the way around the garden, along with these all these evergreen trees that we have planted here, these will get nice and big, 20-25 feet tall, 15 feet across. It'll be a nice little shady area to sit up on and rest and relax and talk to God about how great everything is. So anyway, here's our nice little view from the back, where we'll be looking out over the pond, and like I said, just enjoying what God has given us. So anyway, thought y'all might like to see the finished project, or the finished product. We're gonna do a little pathway between the bridges down here, and you know, other than a few little nitnoid things here and there, we'll call this one a success.